It's your girl Bells. How y'all doing out there? Cause guess what? I'm gonna try to get through this real quick because I'm so beyond over it. Dun 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 dun. I'm done. Okay, so before we get into this, I need to pray by myself. Lord, please let me refrain from doing a little bit too much cussing and too much eye rolling in this video. Amen. So, this is a Real House of Atlanta, Real Housewives, Real House of Atlanta, cause right about now, these fools wives at this point. These should be the bitter holes of Atlanta, cause I am completely and utterly done with this tomfoolery. Okay, so I'm not gonna go through everything, cause a lot of it is irrelevant, like the whole Candy and Todd talking about their pros and cons of their relationship. Can we say checked out? Because it looks like in this whole situation that's playing out on TV, Todd has checked out. And I understand. I get it. So I want to start with, where do I want to start? I guess I can start, well, let me get the irrelevant people out the way. Claudia, don't do stand-up, bitch, because you're not funny. You're funny looking, but you're not funny. So if you're just going to stand there and just let people just look at you, okay, fine. If you really want to make people laugh and gag, take your shoes off. Moving on. What else? Portia's at home. Phaedra comes to Portia's house to talk about the whole situation that happened at the dinner and how she's not for it and she don't want to be around all these evil people, meaning Cynthia and Kenya. So I don't even know what that whole situation was about. Well, her going to Portia's house. She was eating, Portia was cooking, they ate, they left, yada yada yada, whoop de whoop. Then she meets with Nene. Okay, first of all, I'm going to just say, Nene, you are so wrong for that wig you had on. I'm sorry. You look like the revamped version of Bride of Frankenstein. Like, real talk, all shade because you made me throw it because you're ridiculous. And I'm starting to think you're doing it on purpose so people can talk about you. And guess what, boo-boo? It's working. So them two are talking, and in both conversations that Phaedra had with Nene and with Portia, she made reference to the fact that she knows dirt on Cynthia and Peter, but she's not the type of chick to just throw it out there like Cynthia did. And I kind of respect it. And then I'm like, well, bitch, they not holding no punches with you, so why hold any with them? I'm just saying, you fight fire with fire. They throw dirt in your eyes, you kick dirt in their face after you push them on the ground. But or just do what Angie Stone did and just hit her in the face with something metal. But I'm getting off subject. That was terrible though. That was bad. But she should know she had a black mama, because black mamas don't play that. At least mine don't. So they're talking, and Phaedra's getting real choked up because she's like, she really thought Candy would have been there for her, and she really has not been there for her, and it really hurts her, and she doesn't understand why. I think once she goes through what she's going through and she really assesses her relationship with Candy, she'll find out where the breakdown happened. Because I don't think if you can be friends with somebody that long and y'all automatically just stop talking, or y'all fell off or fell by the wayside, is what she said to Candy, you don't know what happened. I have a best friend since the 3rd grade. If we stop talking and she's mad at me, there's got to be a reason why she's mad at me. And me being a friend that I am, I'm going to find out. And I'm not going to wait months on top of months to find out why you're mad at me. And there's no reason that I would do that. But also, if we have mutual friends in common and one is talking to the other and they're going to bring it back to the other one because we've been friends for so long. And if they bring it to me that, okay, my friend is feeling this type of way about me, okay, don't tell me nothing else. I'm going to go find my friend and I'm going to talk to her and figure it out. But she got to know something. Something is wrong. But, let me just say, Nene is the best. Because Nene said, she called the Barely agency the Barely in agency, and I just laughed so hard when she said it. I was like, this thing is crazy. She got issues for real. She got some serious issues. But moving on from that, then we see Candy go talk to Phaedra, and her whole thing about it is she's not upset at the fact that Phaedra's mad at her or she's going through something. She mad that Nene told her. That's what I got from it. It didn't matter if it would have came from Cynthia or anyone else, she probably would have received it better. But because it's Nene, she has an issue with it. I don't care who's delivering the message. Let me go find out for myself. I'm not going to wait until somebody tell me that my friend got a problem with me. Especially if you know you have not talked to your friend in a while. You need to be talking to your friend. It doesn't even matter to me. It doesn't. I'll never understand that concept. So, and that's all I got from it. She was more upset that Nene brought it to her. So, I was like, okay. She going on, and Phaedra's telling her, look, she's going through this and this and that. And she brings up, well, I've been going through stuff too. And that day after I left there, I had to go tell people that worked on my play that they didn't have a job because the play got canceled. What, bitch? I know your situation is much bigger. Yeah, bitch, what is you talking about right now? And guess what? My situation started way before your situation started. Point blank in the period. So, miss me with that. That's what you can do. You can all the way miss me with that one. Then she started crying and doing the whole woe is me, blah, blah, blah situation. And then it's canning how she can just cut her tears away and be like, are we good? I'd have been like, I'm gonna get back to you on that one. I'm gonna talk to you about it. When we're both in a better headspace, we'll talk about it. But right now I'm too drained to talk to you about this. So Phaedra was like, we cool. So moving on from that tomfoolery, it's time for the therapy session. This is my thing when it comes to group therapy. As the doctor, what he should have done, because of the history that these girls have, and some of them tend to act out of character or act a lot more bold than they would normally do when other people are in the room, aka Cynthia and Kenya. What he should have done was, he should not have made the session about Nene. He shouldn't have done that, because the whole thing came about, the whole thing seemed like it was a bash come at Nene situation. And Kenya, how dare you make the statement of every time Nene is always in the middle of something. Bitch, you've been in the middle of everything this season. You have. Y'all, only thing that Nene has been in the middle of anything with has been with Claudia. All that other stuff, y'all bringing that back from last season. They ain't got nothing to do with this season. Nothing. But because your irrelevant ass don't have a storyline, you gonna continue to bring that up. Let me explain something to you. Kenya is so hard up on friends. She think because you talk to her and y'all laugh and giggle, y'all friends. I agree. Solely agree with Nene that they take the word friend way too, like, they throw it around too much and they take it literally. I had this conversation with my sisters today about Facebook and friends. They need to change that friend situation, because people tend to think because you're on my quote unquote friend list, you're my friend. No, you're not. Cause soon as I accept your quote unquote friend request, I change the list that you go in. You go into the acquaintance list. Point blank period. That's how that roll. But she's so thirsty for friends, she need a friend. So they start the conversation with with Kenya and Nene. And she's like, well, my thing was when we were at the tavern, you said we were friends. First of all, if you can't catch sarcasm, something's wrong with you. Because I saw all the sarcasm when Nene said, yeah, girl, we friends, ha, 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 ha. You just dumb enough not to catch the fact that she said the word friend and you lit up like a damn Christmas tree. I'm sorry, you dumb as dirt. And you didn't catch that. That's not Nene's fault. That you took her saying, yeah, girl, we friends, literally. You're a dummy. Who does that? Who gets into a fight with somebody and then say, okay, girl, you apologize, I apologize, we friends. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody time for you and your shenanigans. You thirsty. So you know what you need to do? You need to sit as close to a big body of water as possible. And right now, I don't know how you getting it from Cynthia and Claudia, because them hoes thirsty too. The thirsty crew. So Nene says, you know me and I know you. We will never be friends. And she go, yeah, why are you acting so surprised that y'all are not going to be friends after the stuff that y'all been through and the stuff that happened? Why would you think that? You are simple. You are a simple chick. You are so simple that it don't even, you too old to be so damn simple. Like, for real, you just too old for that. So then it goes from the most thirsty to the next thirsty, which is Claudia. And Claudia was like, yeah, I want to know why all this shit is so irrelevant to me. Yeah, I just want to know why you kind of blew me off when I was at Candy House. This shows me that you have no effing storyline. If you coming back all the way trying to figure out why she didn't speak to you, and she told you that you are friends with people that she is not friends with, so therefore she cool on you. Why is that such a bad thing for people to say? I'm not gonna rock with you if you rocking with a chick that I don't mess with. I just can't. I'm not saying that you need to choose friends, but I'm not gonna put myself in a situation where I gotta bust both of y'all ass. It's just not gonna happen like that. Because we all know Claudia's loyalty is to Kenya. So I wouldn't trust your ass either. Why is that so bad? Well, you shouldn't judge me. Oh, you supposed to judge people by the people that they hang with. Point blank, period. If you hanging with hoes, I'ma think you a hoe. You can't prove that shit to me no other way. And that's just the way I think. You hanging with doughboys all day, every day, I'ma think you a doughboy. Sorry. Birds of a feather flock together. That whole little scenario. You are who you hang with. You hang with a bunch of thirsty bitches, you ashy too. Hello. And just like Nene said, I don't know why. I ain't got no answers. Next. Then he moves on to Cynthia. Cynthia says, the breakdown of their relationship happened. She said it started when, well, it was a plethora of things. Bitch, make up your mind. Was it one thing or two? So she brings up, it started at Kenya's charity event thing. And that's when Nene called Peter a bitch. And she said, no, that's not when that happened. Okay, let me say this. Nene did not call Peter a bitch. She said he's acting like a bitch. Now, could she say, she should have said, but she didn't. And she grown. She said what she want. But if she would have said, if you stopped acting like a female, we wouldn't have these problems. But because she used the word bitch, it's a big thing. She never called Peter a bitch. She said he was acting like one. And everyone that's been watching this show has said the same damn thing. He one of the damn girls. You're right. Give him a peach. Because he's sitting up here gossiping and talking just like one of the girls. And you want to get in with the fight with the rest of the girls. Go do something else. Go hang with the boys. Go smoke a cigar. Go drink. I don't care what you do. But when it comes to female fights, I don't think that men should get involved. Unless that their man get involved, you should, if it's a full-fledged female situation, a man should not be in the middle of it. I don't care. Point blank, period. It is what it is. And there it is. I said the same thing about the Amber Rose and Kim Kardashian situation. He ain't had no right to say nothing. I don't care if it is his wife. She didn't say nothing negative to him. My thing is, when a man jumps in a female fight, it's because his wife or his woman is so effing weak that he knows that that other woman will destroy his wife. Not even physically, just straight words. But if you're going to put it out there and you won't be like that, and you know who these women are, you need to get thicker skin. You need to learn how to read quickly. You need to have a comeback real fast. See, my thing is, I'm going to get back to it, but this is just something else me and my sister was talking about. I don't even want to be a housewife on this show. I just want to be a friend of a housewife on this show. Just so I can read everybody at the motherfucking table. Because everybody needs a damn read. And I don't even like to use all the quote-unquote lingo that everybody using. But I could get everybody together at that table. And I will start it off just like Cynthia did. Let's lay it all on the table. Hashtag, let's lay it all on the table. But that's just me. So, Cynthia is going on about how Nene is and blah blah blah, and Cynthia said something on the lines of see how irrelevant she is. I don't remember what she said. I just know it was stupid. They do have a habit of talking over each other, and it's not just Nene. They all talk over each other. Every single last one of them. They talk over each other. They don't let each other talk. To me, like, and Nene is right. Because Cynthia cannot be like Nene and just stand in her shit, she's becoming a mean girl. You doing unnecessary stuff to people that had nothing to do with you, that did you nothing because you want to fight other people's battles. You don't fight other people's battles when you weak as hell. Because when somebody come for your neck, you ain't gonna have nothing to say and nothing to do. Sometimes you need to let people fight their own battles. Especially Kenya. Kenya get herself in these situations where she need to get herself out of because she put herself there. That's my whole situation on that. Now, let me tell you something about this quote-unquote therapist that's been on Maury and all these other different talk shows. If he was real about it, he would have set each one of them down with, because I don't see how you're gonna get, you know, a resolution out of all these women being in the room at one time without talking one-on-one with the mediator first. Because we all know Cynthia acts completely different when it's just her and Nene. But soon as Kenya or Claudia is around, it's like she gets some kind of magical fairy dust or some shit, and she wants to pop off when she can't even pop off. She ain't about popping off, but she gonna try, and her ass gonna get popped in the process. I'm just saying. But I'm so tired. I can't even deal. This show is... First of all, y'all are too old for this. All y'all are too old for this time foolery. It is. But next week Nene left. I don't think Nene should have left. But Nene was like, it became a bashing session toward her. And I understood, you know, sometimes before you really pop off and do something crazy, you tend to leave. But I wouldn't have left, but I would have been completely mute. I'd have been mute like a motherfucker. I wouldn't have left because I'd have been like, I ain't gonna leave because I'm the one that, you know, asked y'all to come here. I can't leave. I gotta set an example. If I wanna do this, I gotta do it right. But it looked like a bashing session against Nene, and I really think that the doctor did that. Because it shouldn't have been, okay, what's your problem with Nene? And then you go around. They got too many of these motherfuckers to say, what's your problem with this one person? No. And you can't bounce from one situation to another. What they should have did one-on-ones. Okay, Nene had a problem with Kenya. She had a problem with Cynthia. She didn't even have a problem with Claudia. Her whole thing with Claudia was, you hang with the two chicks I don't deal with. That's your loyalty over there. You will never have loyalty to me. And I'm too old for this. Go away. I can be cordial to you. But don't come for me. Because your girls have a problem with me. Don't fight their battles, boo. Don't fight their battles. And that's what they tend to do. They tend to fight each other's battles. And that makes no sense to me. Those three, the thirsty chicks, they fight each other's battles. And that shit don't make no sense to me. But Claudia really, she don't have no real issue with Claudia because she's already apologized to Claudia about what she said about her. It's still, you know, so it's squashed. But she don't have no storyline to be in the midst of the girls. So she's holding on to this one storyline. Bye, bitch. Anyway, so he should have did the one-on-ones first. That's just my thing. You should have did the one-on-ones first with each and everybody. Everybody that had an issue with whoever. And then once you did those one-on-ones, you should have brought them together. Then said, okay, everyone in here has had their one-on-one with the person that they had issues with. They all have been squashed. They all have been dealt with. Because it's not a group issue. It's an individual issue that people are having within the group. So I don't see why Portia needs to have a one-on-one with Candy. For what? Why she need to have one with Nene? For what? And the reason why she got an issue with Cynthia, Claudia, she got an issue with the Thirsty crew, the ones that I feel that are jealous of her. That's just my thing because it is what it is. That's my opinion. The Thirsty crew have an issue with Portia. She's younger. She still has the opportunity to have babies if she want them. She can get a man as fast as like that. And if she want to keep him, she can. And if she don't want to keep him, they buying her stuff. And they have an issue with that. Well, instead of being mad at her, be a friend and try to figure out what she's doing to get it if that's what you want to do. Don't bash her and call her stupid and all this other tomfoolery that y'all do, because that just make y'all look petty and kind of dry. No, y'all don't look kind of dry. Y'all hoes is dry. But my thing is, they talking about Nene has an issue with everybody. Hell, the Thirsty crew done got into it with everybody up there. Kenya done got into it with everybody except Candy. They had an issue, but it didn't blow up like that because Candy shut it down. And then that really wasn't an issue. She brought an issue to Candy's party, and Candy was like, nah, Black, that's not what we're doing today. She had an issue with Cynthia, but she cleared that up real quick. So, okay, fine. So that leaves Portia and Nene and Phaedra. It's the same three people that got the biggest issues as far as I'm concerned. Phaedra don't have no issues with nobody except Kenya. She don't have no issues with nobody else. So why would she need to be in a group session with everybody there? I mean, go where the problem is. I don't see what the group thing was for, but whatever. I'm tired of making sense out of stupid shit. Shit that don't make no sense. I'm tired of making sense out of it. I don't like shows that make me think too hard. This shit's supposed to be entertaining, and it's draining, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So anyway, people, that is my review on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And that's it. I'm gonna try to go watch Revenge now. Something else that makes me think. And I'm like, I think I'm too tired for that. So I don't know. But anyway, y'all enjoy your night. Have a good week. Tomorrow's Motivation Monday. I will put my motivation note on Instagram and Facebook tomorrow. So until next time, love bugs. Deuces.